Alright, so I want to do a little review on this valve keeper remover installer tool. I'm having to do it because I've got a blown exhaust valve. And it comes just in this box. And it's got a little Mercedes adapter piece, it says in here. So you don't get a case with it. But this is how it comes, this is what it is. So you got two sizes, you got the small one and the big one. Today I'm going to be using the small one. This is on a 1.6 liter Hyundai engine. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to remove it and then install it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's the 36050. It's the same code as the Lisle, but this is the OMT off-brand. So we're going to be using my 2-pound mallet there, and then this is the installer slash remover. Two-piece design. It's got a light magnet in here, so it's easy to remove stuff, and that can kind of jiggle a little bit. So remover, we're going to just take this in with the magnet and place it over the valve spring, and then we're just going to give it a little whack with the hammer. So we got the spring, the retainer, or the retainer for the keepers, and then the keepers are just inside here. So the trick to getting these out, because it's a magnet, is just to use a smaller magnet that fits in there. Come on, unless it gets caught on that ridge. See, that just came out, and the other one's in here, right there. You can try using like needle nose pliers or a pick, but you just really fight it quite a bit. So it took me longer to get the keepers out that way than just using the magnet, so it's a lot quicker. So let's try the reverse and do the installation. Now for that, you got to make sure, just like the removal, you got to have your towel compressed in here so that it holds the valve in place. So you just take your spring back in, and then what I like to do, I think works pretty well, got your retainer, slide your keepers in, you know, just that easy every time. Took my glove off. Make sure you got them facing the right direction, skinny side down, like that, and then set it right on top of the spring, like that. And then you got your installer kit, so you put the correct one anyway, right size, and this is spring loaded. It goes in there, and then right here where the hole is, you're just going to put the tip of that in that, and then I'd put a glove on your pushing hand because this is pretty stiff and you have to really give it some pushes. See if I can do this without getting myself all up in the way here. Just line it up over the hole, push it all the way in. You heard the click, and then double check your work, and the keepers are lined up. So if you have to do a little bit of wiggling, it's probably, you know, at the dividing line of where the keepers are. But once you get these couple of tricks down, this works really well. So just make sure you've got the rag under here, don't forget, otherwise you're going to be pushing and you're not going to have resistance and it's not going to go on. So I'd say overall, like this, makes it a lot easier to do these installs. So if you're having to do the entire valve job, this is so much better than having the C-clamp that you had to do around and then like dropping the keepers in. It's what a nightmare. So this is much better, and it seems to be decent quality. I've never used the Lisle to know the difference between the two, but this one did the job just fine. So I hope it helped you out. Thanks.